I'm often asked, what is a shamazle? The name of my channel is Life is a Shamazle. And I grew up hearing that word thrown about quite a bit, especially when I was younger. Um, the definition that, in the context that was used in my family home, was a type of organised chaos caught midstream amongst doing something. And if you're a craft person, you'll know that in order to achieve a project and get it to the end result, there's usually a lot of material strewn around, and there's sawdust, paint, needle and cotton thrown about. And when you look at it, you could say it's a schmozzle, but eventually something will be produced from that mess, and it will be beautiful. And that's the way I see life. Life is a schmozzle. When you look around, sometimes it's the chaos that you've created yourself, or it could be those in the world around you who've created the schmozzle. It's a new word for you. Let's see if it can become viral. Because believe me, when you look at the world, it is a jolly schmozzle at the moment, isn't it? So when I started the channel, my life indeed was a schmozzle, both in my close proximity and all around me. But slowly, having this time to myself, I've managed to grow both mentally and socially, so that I have more order in my life, I have more peace and tranquility. And when you achieve those things, you can think clearer, your decision making is better and more appropriate to what you really need, rather than what's kind of landed in your lap and you've got to deal with kind of situation. So basically, in this period of time since I've moved into the little camper, I've had a chance for the first time in my life really, to actually declutter everything around me in the material world, but more importantly, to start decluttering what's going on in my mind. And when I've done that, I've started to find out what has value and what doesn't. And each of us is going to have different things that mean something to us. And that's what we've got to find. And I'm on the road to finding exactly what those things are. And it's only by getting rid of the chaos around us and the things that are needless and unwanted, unnecessary, getting rid of those in those things in our lives that take up valuable space. Once we can get rid of those, we can start focusing on the things that are important to us. And I was like many people as I reached old age. I thought, oh, there's no use me trying this, no use me trying that, because I'm too old. What if I learn a language? What good's that going to do? I'm not going to probably even be able to use it. But something I've recently discovered is that it's not what we learn so much. It's the experience of learning something. We're here, we come into the world to experience life, because at the end of the day, what can we take with us when we depart? The only thing we can take with us is all the experiences we've had through our lifetime. So therefore, whatever you learn, it's the process of learning it and enjoying it, succeeding, having that joy of success. Those are what counts, not what you're going to do with it at the end. So I've recently, I bought one of these, looks a bit big because it's closer to the camera than me, but it's for hand spinning wool, or whatever you want to spin really, you can spin anything. But because I'd thought to myself, oh, it was something I always wanted to do when I was younger, but never got round to it. And then I thought, well, what's the point? Yeah, what's the point in doing it now? Because you do slip back into that mentality where you think, well, what's the point? You know, well, I'm so old now. What am I going to do with it? But it's not that. You're robbing yourself. Well, I was robbing myself of the joy of learning something new, and I love learning. I always have. So I bought that. I've ordered some wool from a grower in New Zealand. Not a grower, but she breeds sheep. Anyway, so that's, and then I'm also learning about dyeing the materials with natural dyes. So I bought some seeds, some indigo and woad seeds, and I'm going to plant them. So I love gardening, so I'm going to plant them in pots, and I'm getting the pleasure from doing that also. So there's quite a few aspects from that one little venture that are going to keep me mentally stimulated, and that's what we really need, I think, more of in this life, because if you don't have hobbies and interests, then there's a natural tendency to look at the world, look outwards from your world, because you haven't got anything on a personal level that's entertaining you and keeping you occupied. So you start looking outwards, and when you look outwards, you see a shamzle, don't you? You see a chaotic shamzle, and that can be depressing. It can be soul destroying in a lot of ways if you look at it too much and think about it too much. So I think it's important that we focus on ourselves, and I don't mean in a selfish way, because it's like in a family situation where if a mum doesn't look after herself and put herself first, then she is not going to be physically or mentally able to support her family. So she must take good care of herself, or she'll be of no use to those that she loves. So I think it's very important to stop looking outwards at the world and the disasters that are around us. And of course, with the media today, we see so much more than we would have ever seen years ago. And it can be overwhelming, and it can make you feel like, what's the point? What's the point in doing anything? So my advice is to perhaps look at things that you have always wanted to do rather, and just do them. Just have fun. I think if we all were busy enjoying our lives and allowing no schmozzle in our life, then very soon we'd be all united as people getting on with life and enjoying it. And maybe if we were all united and happy, then the chaos around us might just start to dissolve and go away. It's a wonderful thought, and it's a dream I will hold on to. And that's pretty much it for this week. I've managing to keep out of the sun. It's boiling out there today, but I hope wherever you are healthy and you're enjoying this new year and thinking about ways in which to improve your life like I am. I want my life to be worthwhile and to have joy each day wherever I can find it. And I wish that for you too. And I hope that the week's good. And I do really appreciate you. So thank you so much for spending time with me today. I love to see you here. And so until next time, take care, and we'll talk again next time. Bye for now.